everybody. Welcome back to Fates United. We're celebrating the angst in our souls tonight. That's okay. You guys will understand why. Let's just get into it. Just, whatever. My name's Bardicdice. I do D&D during the week. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, and I don't have a hood. Gosh. It's awful. I hate everything. I don't even have a hood near me. But welcome, guys. We are in the angst tonight, thanks to Mark and Zachary. Because he hates in the air. Just to cover up DCMA. But we're having a blast and joking around and having some fun. So hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. I'm feeling better. Sorry I was not there yesterday for Feywild, but vaccine shots, and apparently they kick my ass because every time I've been down and out, so my emo heart just can't take it. But that being said, I stream here twice a week on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Feywild with the modular game on Wednesdays, and then tonight we have our homebrew angsty game of Fates United. It's pretty dopers. So if you know, you know. If not, then just beep off. So I'm gonna run it into the ground eventually. But
I hate it.
But yeah, it's great. But yeah, welcome guys. We have a lot of fun. I even tried to paint my nails black in Solidarity, but they've already come off because it's the face paint from Soon to Be Here long ago. It's just the best. But anyways, that being said, we like to give you guys content all throughout the week that you guys, I can't even do it with this music right now. Sorry, I really can't. I can't. We gotta cut that one. It's making me laugh every time. Woo! Anyways, we try and give you guys content throughout the week that you guys can enjoy, whether it's live when we're on or offline in our Discord and community that we've set up for you guys. So during the week, if you guys follow other ones, we share kind of like our Discord with Marquee Gaming. You guys will hear about their content. The three of us, we play in a Tuesday game on Literary's channel for Zelda Winds of Calamity. And starting this week, starting tomorrow, I'm so excited, the premiere of Critical Role's The Legend of Vox Machina. We'll be doing a watch party for the first 3 episodes. So if you're an Amazon Prime video member, or you want to do a free trial to join us and have some fun, I am hyped because everyone's talking about it, says it's really good. Fair warning, we do try and keep things church and family friendly here on Thursday. Not going to be the case tomorrow. I've already heard a few things, so just know if you're going to come and watch tomorrow, there is a little nudity, some cussing. It's Vox Machina. It is what it is. So just be prepared for that if you are going to decide to join in. But again, it's not obligated. So gonna have a lot of fun with that. If you have not followed before and want to get caught up on anything new that we're doing, consider giving us a follow there. Or if you'd like to join our Discord, again, that we share with Marquee Gaming and a whole lot of other amazing content creators, just amazing artists and cosplayers, and just trying to make just a central spot for all of us to hang out and promote our stuff and find new other D&D and nerd content creators to share our love with. So that being said, I don't really have a whole many other announcements going on, but yeah, just join us next week. But yeah, let's go ahead and introduce our players and the characters that they play for tonight. I'm gonna roll for it. D, why don't you go first?
Did you really roll?
I actually did roll. No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, I'm Rapaziel, Deely, and Meikai on here, a tiefling Kensei monk. Lot of fun. Not angsty at all.
Not at all.
Very angsty. I think we're all in that mindset. But yeah, I do an art stream on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 1 p.m. PST. It's a lot of fun. You should come hang out. We have great conversations, and you can see me laugh, cry on stream. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, just come hang out. I appreciate it.
And you should definitely check out her content. She's the official artist of our Wednesday streams and Winds of Calamity, and does a lot of the reference of photos that you'll see for Make High and Kahu upcoming. Because I forgot they leveled up, so I have not gotten those up today. But we'll get there eventually. It's okay. Speaking about our official artist of Fates United, her husband, Mark, why don't you go next? I rolled a 4.
All right.
Azalel, thank you so much for the follow, buddy.
I am Mark. We have a channel as well, Marky Gaming. But here, I am Zachary, the subject of all the angst tonight, apparently. So, yeah, that's who I play here. Asmer, Sorcerer, Bard. It's a good time.
I like it. Yep, Mark is the runner of our Beacons Aura game that we play in on Sundays, so definitely go check that out as well. It's fun. So we have 2 left. I could roll for it, but there's a lot of repeats. One of you guys just rock, paper, scissors for it.
Okay. 1. Wait, rock. Wait, do we do it on shoot or
I mean,
scissors?
delay is going to make it weird anyway, so just
Rock,
commit.
paper, scissors.
Oh wow, this is
Okay.
almost as good as our Fates United crew work together. It's amazing. It's on point. So,
Okay.
Rachie.
I'm Rachel / Pip. I do art on Marky Gaming's channel, Mondays at 3:30 CST. Sometimes on Saturday. Don't bet on a stream, though, this Saturday. Just saying. Being really tired by the end of the week, so we'll see.
Mental health is very important.
Yeah, we're just trying to get through the week every week. But Mondays I'll definitely be there. And for this game I play at Nice, a ranger cleric. And she is not that angsty actually, so I mean that's a plus. We got someone.
It's a nice teeter-totter of balance between the crew right now.
About like 2 sessions ago, she was probably number 1 on the angst list, but Zach took her place, and like when both people are panicking, usually one person will like stop panicking.
That's true.
So that's kind of what just happened. So
I guess Meikai isn't by that rule really that angsty right now.
yeah,
It's
I
just
mean,
the
if you think
boys.
that's how it goes, yeah, we just plop. Yep, fine. The end. That's me.
Perfect. And last but not least, the one and the only John.
Hello, I am John, also known as Dee's husband, and I play Kahu Rangi, and I am a Kalishtar fighter, and apparently my character is angsty. I just figured he was upset about what happened in the scenario and was dealing with it in what he felt was a healthy manner. But I guess from other people's perspective, that was angsty.
I hate everything. Just chopping down trees.
He was just throwing Axe body spray all over himself.
Yeah, I mean, he was drinking soup in the rain, like.
I mean, to be fair.
It's good soup.
I'll never forget that rain gif with the soup.
That was a great one. Which is a great plug-in. If you haven't joined the Discord, Mike has talked about already. You should join it. Last week there were some top-notch gifts, particularly ones involving soup, which were quite amazing and on point. So thank you for everybody who works on that and who adds into it and everything. We appreciate everyone being a part of that and everyone who's here as well.
Yep, definitely go check.
Back to Mike.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, so definitely go check out the channel. It's the Fates and Fae channel if you want to join in on that. There's already some amazing gifts in there tonight that I'm super enjoying. So it's super fun if you guys want to try and break us throughout the game. There's already a couple keywords and key ways to break us currently, so it's not that hard right now. It's a good time to get in on it. But I did want to give a shout out to everyone. Thank you so much. We got Ozolo, thank you so much for joining the tavern with following. Marky Gaming, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Lit, thank you for the resubscribe. Sassy Fire with the resubscribe. We have Faye Moira Firebeard for the follow. Thank you. I love that username. You guys are amazing, and thank you so much for your support with everything going on. You guys, I just love being able to sit around the computer and play D&D with my friends, and also with you, my friends, and just chat with you, because life sucks sometimes, and it's really fun to get away and escape and just have fun with friends. So just want to give another shout out and thanks for that. That being said, we've stalled enough. We've cried to the heavens enough. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's angsty game. Fates United.
Pulling threads of fate, strings of time, metal clash as they climb. Champions of the sky, sun, moon, ocean, ally. Seek the path where darkness hides, corrupting all the good inside. They will travel the hard way, igniting light through the untamed. Wilderness won't disguise the elements sent to destroy the fragile weave of destiny. Just one of the many evils sent to break the world. Protect them as legend unfolds. Pull on threads of fate, strings of time, metal clash as they climb. Champions of the sky, sun, moon, ocean, ally. Seek the path where darkness hides. Bring light to where evil abides. And come on, roll the dice. As heroes take the fight.
Welcome back, everybody. So, with a brief recap, last time our Chosens had recently decided to follow up on one of their first leads to gather the important artifacts, these stones that seem to be related to the affinities, the ones that have given them their powers to try and fight back corruption. After leaving Solisterum, the safe place where Zachary has left some of his siblings, and Anais has left her somewhat of an uncle, the last family that she has currently, they traveled and made their way to Venali, the bastion of magic tech knowledge and magical arcane studies left in this world, as known in this world. Ever since the affinities gave magic and brought it to the world, it's been weaning on in this world of people that can naturally cast magic and learn it without studying and giving their whole life to it. Anir, one of the representatives that they knew from the Centaurium, where they all met each other, had helped point them in the direction of potentially one of their siblings that Zachary's trying to make sure is all safe. Some of them have been gone missing. Part of this, Anir wanted their help to get through some trials to get on a seat of the 9-person council in Venali. Unbeknownst to our Chosens, Anir, who is one of the leaders of the Centalis, a member of people that came from the desert and have lived through war and many hardships, that migrated here to Venali. There's been a power struggle between the Venalians on the council and the Centalis coming in. Venali has been very hesitant against outsiders joining their ranks. Seems that a lot of unspoken angst and tension had been rising in the city because of that. Some of them getting allies and some of them being looked down upon as troublemakers. Our Chosens, though, needing to get this stone and seemingly trusting him at the time, and not being able to uncover his plan in time, helped him defeat the trials. Though it seemed when they went to go take his seat on the council, the leader of the council, a woman that Zachary is able to see because of his true sight, that is still, well, I think it'd be faded off by now, actually. Or no, it'd still be on, right? Yeah, just for a couple more hours. Yeah. Was able to see that she had been steering the council away from potentially blocking Anir from joining again. Anir, seeing this, pulled out an artifact that had been lost and assassinated the entire council in front of our chosens, breaking their trust, and for some, unfortunately, breaking their hearts. Just the little bit of trust and good faith they had earned broken in that moment. Our chosens left the city, getting Zachary's siblings to safety through the NPC, the Striker Tao's help back at his family house. And that is where our chosens are now, as it seems that a corrupted storm is now on the horizon, about to hit the coast, and seems to be on the eve of Vanali. They've seen this storm before. It's what hit the Centaurium, and they know that this storm is after them because of the artifacts. As we enter back in, it's been a while since we've seen our old man on the cliff. An old, weathered man, a long white beard, hunched over, is sitting on a log upside the cliff behind the Centaurium. The Centaurium is slowly being rebuilt, the damaged tower being laid to rest and turned into a memorial for those that died in Rosewood in the attack. You can see the forge going at night, as our Genasi is working hard to rebuild some of the stonework that had broken apart here. And looking forward, the old man just continues to write in his book with a saddened eye as he looks over. Dark time in their path. But they grow stronger. Hope still remains. And with that, you can see all 8 affinity light symbols glow in the symbolic, ritualistic stones around him, and go off like a magical, almost like, I was gonna say beacon, like an can't say aura, an orb into the wind. Dang it.
We didn't trademark that word.
I know, but I don't want it to like hit it right on the nose either. I tried. I'm a DM. I can come up with other names. That being said, the same time on the other side of this continent called Organia, our chosens wake up in a creaky wooden house, an old mansion that has slowly gone away in the maintenance and the livelihood that it once held. Butler has attempted to keep it up as well. But you guys all wake up after seemingly disrupted by Sundavir. All of you turning him away. But you all went back to sleep and woke up with sounds of earthquake below, and as you all go to the window, you can see off in the distance the red lightning and glow of red coming from the distance of Vanali. All of you suddenly feel that connection to your affinity, and in your rooms suddenly the light glows as your foreheads begin to glow bright with your chosen symbol. Your fingers kind of tingling with a stronger connection to the affinity than you've held when you did before. All of our players are now level 7 as they woke up. But you all can feel suddenly a bit of an earthquake as you look up and you see green light now flash against the red light in the distance. Red lightning coming across, and then what seems to be earth moving. What do you guys do? Hand it over to you. The sun has not come up yet, or it seems to be behind dark, cloudy skies of the storm. The storm is raging much more than it was before. Before it was just a simple rain. Now it's a thunderstorm going on to hurricane levels.
Yikes.
I'm going to go outside with my stuff.
How far off is this?
The red glow seems to be about where Venali is. This clash seems to be about halfway. If you could follow the cliffside, maybe 30 minutes to an hour's run to it.
That's pretty far away. Is Anais awake and watching all this?
I would say yes, because I think I was saying I would sleep and then like wake up to check,
Wake up.
and then like sleep and then wake up to check, keeping an eye on it. And so you're saying, just to make sure, sometimes in big description blocks, I can't focus very well. So I apologize.
No,
for that
definitely
always.
ask for clarification.
So in the storm, you said there was green?
Yep.
With red?
As you're looking before the storm, you have picked up that this is not just a regular storm. You guys have obviously picked up the fact that this seems to be that corrupted monster that followed you before, symbolized by red lightning. This time, however, when you wake up, you can now see in the distance, especially after this connection with the affinities that you have, that you hold, you look over and you can see a clash of green light, and then it's hard to tell, but some sort of movement with the silhouette against the light. Hard to see.
Yeah, so when you wake up, she's probably like looking at it already outside the window.
So do we go outside?
She signs, no matter what, we probably need to leave this place.
Yeah. Let's go
we need to stay anymore.
Should we wake up everybody else? Tao and...
Maybe. I mean, Zach will need to say goodbye to his brothers.
Oh, where are they going to go? We'll figure it out. Well,
I mean, if you want to get maybe Tao and Kahu, and I can get Zach.
Yeah.
Figure out what to do. Whatever we do, though, we probably need to do things fast.
Yeah. All right. I'll go wake them up. And I'll go out of the room.
Are you waking up?
Tao. Gonna knock on his door, unless he's still in his study, but...
Knock on his bedroom? No answer.
Can I go to the study?
Go to the study, and there seems to be a candle burning really low. You can see kind of Tao is falling asleep in his chair.
Okay. But he's not dead.
Want to do a medicine check?
No, is he breathing?
Do the thing under the nose.
Can I... Hey, Tao.
I'm breathing. What's up?
Oh, okay. There's a really big storm outside, and earthquakes and things, and I think we need to find somewhere else to go.
It's just a hurricane, right? You're safe here. We've weathered many storms.
This is normal? I think you should look at this one. There's like glowing lights and stuff.
Gets up, kind of follows you to that. This is similar to the reports that I heard coming out of Rosewood.
Oh,
Dude.
does it look similar to that?
Yeah, it looks just like the same. Like the red lightning that destroyed the tower at Centaurium.
Storm lightning. I'm not the storm's chosen. I can't differentiate.
You were like glowing lights. It's called lightning.
You said that there was a green flash, though.
Just kidding.
I
love it.
That I don't recognize. Sorry.
I feel. I think we're going to go. Do you feel like you're
Storm
safe
is-
here?
So then it's true.
What's true?
The corrupted monster from legend is reawakened.
I guess so. If that's what we fought at Rosewood and the Centaurium, then yes.
All right. Just thought it was sealed away. I thought it was handled, but I guess they were wrong. All right. Okay. What are the plans then? What do you want me to do with the children?
I don't know. We need to get everybody else at least down and awake and down here. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to get Kahu. I'll go back upstairs and try to find Kahu.
Get coffee going. He looks really
A
tired.
lot of coffee. Stop. Sorry, my dog is bugging me very bad right now. Tried to find Kahu.
Ranger's like nipping at your ankles, scared in the storm.
You're not
as
even
well.
supposed to be here. Or do I see Kahu outside when we look outside?
Yeah, I mean, you would have seen Kahu, because you guys probably woke up around the same time, but you would have at least seen him going outside by this time.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not gonna check his room. Oh, yeah. Are you getting the boys up? You guys can go. I need to deal with.
So, yeah, Meikai heads up back to you, Anais. Are you waking up anybody?
Oh yeah, I was gonna wake up Zach and the boys. Or maybe just Zach.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, I would probably knock very softly. I don't know if anyone will answer though.
No.
Okay. So then I do come in. Unless you locked it.
No, he's just sitting by the window looking out at.
Yeah, so I'll like walk over and sit down on the bed and Dine, what do you think?
I don't know.
We probably need to talk about what to do next, but either way, I don't think we should stay here. It's
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
really
leave.
close. What do you want us to leave your brothers here?
I think leaving them with Tao will be best because he can get him out of here if he needs to.
That's a good point. Okay.
But yeah, we need to go.
Yeah. We need to figure out where to go. So we can talk. Are you okay?
Let's just go.
So I just won't push it for now. And she'll help him get his stuff together if he has anything. Grabs her stuff. Can go downstairs or something.
Hmm? Perfect. You guys all kind of slowly congregate. Are you waking up your brothers, or are you just letting them sleep for now?
For now, let him sleep.
Joseph seems quite peaceful, sleeping. Byron looks like he had a small little fight with the blanket, but like one foot's out and sleeping fine.
Fight.
Yeah, you guys congregate downstairs. Kahu's outside already. You guys want to join him? What do you
Yeah,
guys want to do?
I'll go.
Standing in the rain.
I was
Join
heading towards the beach.
So you can't quite get to the beach very easily here. It's like to a cliffside and then down. Think of like West Coast cliffs sort of thing.
Well, I'd be standing over in
You got the edge.
the water.
Yeah. Cool. Is there anything you're trying to do?
Well, I felt the pull from my affinity. I'm seeing if there's anything I can do about connecting further, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a pull, so I'm trying to grab the thread.
What are you trying to do? Just connect and feel what it's trying to tell you?
Well, first off, I was trying to get as close to the water as I could, because that's where the infinity lies. And I'm trying to get some wisdom, some direction.
Gonna give
So
me
much happening right now.
give me an affinity roll. That's what I'm gonna call it, just because you guys know your affinity stats by now.
That works.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier, more correct.
But their infinity rolls would be a check, right?
Yeah.
It's
I'll give you advantage on this one. Right now, all of you feel that special connection. So if any of you tried to connect, it would be at advantage currently.
Oh, okay.
It's a 17 for a check.
17. Awesome. As you step forward and you're kind of standing outside and the cracks of thunder kind of in the distance and this flashes of green and red that occur every so often. They seem to be slowly moving down the cliffside. Not like very fast towards you, but away it seems from Benali. And you walk to the edge and you can feel the rocks underneath and almost the vibrations of the strong waves hitting the rocks. And you close your eyes and you can feel the rain that has gone through this cycle of from the ocean into the sky and then back down through the storm. This shared connection with the sky affinity as well. And you close your eyes, and through the rocks you feel the strength and the anger of this storm that is beyond nature. And you feel that thread of corruption. There's something corrupted about this storm, but there's more there. You just can't quite put your finger on it. But those green flashes, as you connect, and every time they flash and you can feel the earthquake beneath your feet, and seeing the ripples on the water, you feel that connection to the earth affinity.
I'm just gonna kind of be staring off in that direction, waiting to see if anybody else shows up.
Yeah. What do the other three do?
Well, we don't know where he went, right?
I mean,
So-
the cliff's not far from. I mean, you guys have been able to see him the
okay.
whole time.
He's
Like
just
Mekai,
outside.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Mekai
Like,
was
we
able to
left
bring the
window,
tea
he's
there. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
this house is 50, 60 feet from the edge of the cliff. Like it's
Okay.
there is a pathway down the cliff. You can now see maybe another 60 feet to your left. but doesn't look the safest currently in the storm. It's not like a boardwalk sort of thing.
I can go get him because I feel like talking inside, not in a middle of a hurricane type storm, be a little easier. But I'll go get him though because I wanna like see if I can get anything from the storm as well, especially because I kind of did the night before. So
is it raining and super windy here too?
Oh, yeah.
Then, or
Yeah.
just off? Okay.
No, it's for you, Meikai, currently, yes, it's just storm. Nice, go ahead, give me your check. Your affinity roll as your
an advantage.
Are you heading out to Kaho currently? While you're doing
What?
this? Like, are you outside heading?
Me? Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
Oh, well, my wisdom modifier is higher now. That's exciting. I got a 12.
12.
I didn't roll that great.
Yeah, you feel your connection grow stronger suddenly. As before, you'd have this like weird disconnect to your storm and that comfort of that connection. You don't feel that same corrupted vibe that Kahu did, but what you feel now distinctly is the storm that's hitting you here is normal. It's hurricane, it's weather. But what you can see is around where those green and red is unnatural storm, the one that you saw at the coast.
Right.
With your check, that's kind of the biggest thing that you take from that.
Okay. Yeah. Probably just think in my head, I missed you, the storm. And then I will... Aw. Yay. Thanks, storm. Yeah, so I'm going to just, go out to Kahu really fast. Like, poke his arm, if he doesn't notice me.
Oh, I look down. Good to see you, Nice.
Hi. What are you doing out here?
I just look back up, point in the direction of everything going on. Something wrong.
I don't know what that's supposed to be. Well, I know what some of it is. I don't know what that other thing is.
Feels like some corruption.
I mean, I guess that would make sense. It's a green corruption?
No. That seems to be resonating with the waves.
What?
Kind of like the green seems to be resonating. Like right now in the storm, I can feel almost a piece of the storm resonating with the ocean.
What does that mean? I don't get that.
Usually the ocean is on its own. But right now I feel there's something else there. My guess is whatever you usually feel.
Hmm.
And I'm saying down that way, I feel something resonating as well. I feel some corruption, but I also feel something else.
Do you know what the other thing is? Is that what you're trying to say? There's a lot of things to keep track of.
That's fair. It seems to be a counterbeat to the waves. It's the sound that comes after the lap against the shore.
Sound that comes out. That's very poetic, Kahu, but I'm not quite sure.
The water hits the rock. I imagine it has something to do with the rock.
Oh. I don't know what that means, if we should go away from it or go towards it.
It's somebody connecting to Deloy, I think. I don't know in what aspect. I don't know if it's a chosen or if it's just somebody who is using the powers of Deloy, or if it's maybe the tower itself that we were in.
Oh, it could be the tower. Didn't you say there was like a dragon thing?
There was. But whatever it is, it's currently in that fight over there.
Well, we should decide what to do, because no matter what, I think we need to leave here. I think Zach's gonna leave the boys here. So we shouldn't let the storm, if it's following us, which I think it kind of is still. I was watching it all night.
It has been moving quickly.
Yeah. I think we need to leave like within the hour. Where? I don't know. We probably need to talk about that, but...
Trust your wisdom in this.
I mean, I trust yours too. It shouldn't just be me.
I start heading back in.
As you guys kind of turn to head back to the others, Zachary, you don't have your staff with you, or do you?
No, I do not have my staff with me.
You feel a warmth emanate around you, even though it's this cold wind breaking through the wood. And Mekai, you suddenly hear a slight tune of that melody that you recognize. If you both feel that your characters would try and connect out to your affinity, you can.
Yeah. You said it's advantage?
With advantage, yep.
16.
16. You close your eyes for a second, settling into this song. And as just kind of like the moving clouds part, and there's just a small sliver of moon that kind of appears near you and then leaves. There's another tune that plays. One you haven't heard, but plays in concording with the moon. But it's a new melody. It seems new, and it seems like it could play along with the tune, but it seems out of sorts. It's almost like a note that not jiving right now. It's out of place. And then it's gone in the wind, as you guys can now see them coming. Zachary, that warmth stays, but you ignore it.
I would be going to talk to Tao if I had a chance while they're out there
Sure.
talking too.
Yeah.
He's making coffee.
Yeah, he's in the kitchen right now. You kind of see him waiting, and then as you walk into the kitchen, a clink, clink, clink. Unveils the thing. And, good morning, Zachary. It's coffee here.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I think we're leaving, and you gotta watch out for my brothers. Keep them safe.
Of course. Have to do with this storm?
Yeah.
Careful. I thought we had heard reports that had been destroyed with the last king. The Chosens. But if it's not, that means the Chosens failed last time.
Yeah. It was a fake. What happened? Everything was fake about that.
this information. Well, I'll do what I can, get you the right information. What I can hear, and whatever occurs, I'll pass it along. Your brother should be safe here. Not really big enough city for them to get into trouble here. For now.
Yeah, when you find anything, let Mekai or Kahu know.
Not you?
Just let them know.
You've done good, and you've earned my respect. We have many allies. Fight's not over.
Thanks for taking care of it. Now let's go sit down at the table.
Alright. The other two, you guys kind of come back about this time. Hey Kai, you're just kind of like in the lobby as you two walk in. Zachary seems to still be in. You just hear it kind of coming out as the butler's in like PJs, like the full on, like the hat and everything is just grabbing mops from the closet.
I can clean this up.
It's fine.
That's why I didn't want to go out in the rain.
I'm used to cleaning up my own stuff, so I'm sorry.
So, is there anything that you found out about the storm? Should we go?
We took Kahu, like.
There seems to be stuff clashing in that direction. Seems to be corruption and something connected to Deloy.
And Deloy has it, right? We can just go? They have it taken care of?
I don't think anyone just has it taken care of.
Yeah.
Maybe
Let's
a
go.
short opportunity to decide whether we go towards it or we head elsewhere and see if it continues to follow.
Should we? Let's go find Zach. Well, they're in the kitchen. So, let's go talk.
Oh, I thought Zach was with us. My bad.
Sounds
Zach's in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Can we all reunite now?
Yep.
Okay.
Just wait for you guys to do it.
Yep.
I thought that we were all together.
No, my bad.
No, that was my bad.
Yeah, so you guys go out from the rain. Meikai's in the lobby. Striker Tao is handing out coffees once you guys go to the kitchen together. And Zachary's just sitting there at the dining table. And I'll let you all discuss and let me know if there's anything I can do to help. He'll just nod and walk back to his study, giving you guys just a moment of privacy.
I think I'll say this up front. All you guys with your passive perceptions would notice that Zach does not have his staff with him, which is very strange.
Could I insight him? Would you let me do that, Mark?
Sure.
Roll for attitude check.
Attitude check. Okay, I got a 22.
He looks very annoyed and just done with everything right now.
Okay.
So, what are we going to do?
That is a good question.
Did you...
And Nice will sign. This may not be the right time, but is everyone doing okay before we make a big decision?
I'm alright.
I'm upset about what has happened. Well, that doesn't have a bearing on the current situation.
What looks inside?
Zach?
Just, it's a side eye, like...
I don't know what to do.
Did you want to take your brothers anywhere?
I can take care of him.
Okay. Should we just go? Or go somewhere else?
Well, we need to go somewhere else no matter what.
Yeah.
Question is where.
Seems the storm is coming for us, correct?
That is what I am gathering for now. I can keep watching it.
Yeah.
What do we want to do next?
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's Carlos who wants to tell us stuff. I did write him letters. There's also Kahu going and helping your situation and...
Well, right now, though, Kahu said he felt something in the storm.
Oh,
do
right.
we want to go to that, or do we just move on from it?
Why would we go to the storm? Wouldn't it just kill us?
Possibly.
That's what I'm wondering.
She
And-
said he
Something to
he-
do with Deloy's there, most likely.
That's what he said the green might be.
So in that case, maybe... I mean, we don't have a feasible way to get there. By the time we get there, things could be destroyed anyways. I mean, I feel like if you're feeling that, then that's really, what can we do to aid? Maybe we just move on somewhere else. And then check back on Vanali later. Keep in contact with Tao.
I'm not necessarily talking about Vanali here. I'm talking about... The storm isn't centered as heavily on the city anymore.
Yeah, it's outside of it now.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know what is going on, but potentially, what if we were able to find a way to stop it from following us all the time? That would be pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. But the other option is we could go to the funeral. But I don't know if the storm's just going to follow us to the funeral.
True.
And if we don't stop the storm, whether it's now or later, wherever we go, the storm follows. You'll always have people who are going to say that it was us that brought it.
Yeah.
True.
Or delay it, I guess, because the dean seemed to have delayed it for a little bit. I don't know what he did, but... postponed it till we can do this thing,
We don't need to go to the funeral at all. I don't want to bring it.
Important.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we'd really get there. Besides, we need to get in contact with Carlos just to, let him know. So he's not, waiting at that place, that tavern forever. I could see him doing that.
Honestly, it might be dangerous for him to be there on his own.
That too. We could see what he needs.
I mean, don't we have to help Sirkar? Because you said his soul might be something bad. We can't just skip that.
No, but I also, like you said, if this is following us, I don't want to bring it there. I mean, it's not going to bode well, but I do want to investigate and try to see if there's a way that we can Get his soul uncorrupted.
I think what we need is answers.
Yeah, a lot.
The person I would often turn to would be our spiritual leaders back home. And in particular,
He's looking at
I
names.
believe it, yeah. It's
Which
shaman there by the name of Valrot, who was instrumental in what happened to me. I think if I could find a way to better, more safely connect, and just to be a conduit into the other realms, we may have opportunity to find more answers.
Mm.
I mean, that's good, but isn't that... Are you saying skip the funeral altogether, skip the storm thing, just go straight over there instead?
Well, we can go there on our way and just have a nice little, shoot. Hit all of them. We need to head that way. Gravnica's that
see.
way. And just go through maybe, and then keep an eye out for any information on our way for Zach's brother or anything else.
Well, I feel a pull to go to the storm and to fight. I'm not gonna lie. But I have a feeling if we don't all go together, there's an increased chance of people not coming back. And if we're not all ready for that, I don't know if it's the right answer.
Yeah.
I kind of have the tendency that maybe we should... I don't know. I kind of feel the pull towards the storm as well.
Mike,
I'm open to discussion.
do I feel a pull towards the storm?
you want to attempt again to try and reach out to see if specifically if you feel a pull.
Mm-hmm.
May try.
Yeah. One advantage, no advantage, normal roll.
I think it's still at advantage.
Okay.
This is a little different than what you're doing before.
Okay. Let me think about it. 21.
You don't as you tune into that melody again, you try and then reach out towards the storm. And that's again where it's like a when you're trying to make a chord and you get the wrong note and it doesn't jive well. But what you see is not a pull towards the storm. If anything, it's like a magnet that like north and south, like where it doesn't, they don't attract. However, what plays in your mind are the skies of stars and the moon together, but in a stormy, cloudy sky. And again, you don't feel pulled towards the storm, but you do feel this thread of connection between the stars and the moon and the earth. And then you could feel around you storm, the water, and sun, all in this thread and melodious tune. But there's two that are just out of tune in that as you hear.
Right. Okay.
It's coming across to you as stars, and darkness is out of tune.
Well, I'm not really feeling a pull to it in the same way as I think about it. Trying to reach out. I assume that you both feel this way because you were concentrating on it and yeah.
I mean, not even really. I mean, a little bit, but I think Kahu feels more of a pull that way. I just think that if we don't try and find something to delay it, it's just going to follow us. I want to see if we can do something about it first, instead of it just destroying a bunch of things in our wake.
Yeah. I mean, if it's coming towards us and it's not in Vanali, then I think that's a lot better than going back to the city.
Yeah.
Zachary? Can we get your thoughts?
I don't have any pull towards it.
Okay.
Insight check.
Yeah, I feel like that's a natural 20 for insight. +6, 26.
22.
Zach doesn't feel anything towards it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like, are they trying to sense? What are you guys trying to sense, even?
Like, if it's just like, I don't sense anything, or like, no, I don't sense anything.
Kahu is more looking to be like,
The sincerity.
does it look
for
like
me.
he even tried, or does he just seem like very apathetic at the moment?
You didn't see your thing glow. You didn't try.
Yeah, he's just, no, I don't feel anything. No try.
Especially with a nat 20. Mark, do you feel they would get any sort of sense on Zachary on that same level of either commitment or not commitment to any of this currently?
Is my thing glowing still?
Not.
Is it?
So all of your guys are glowing loosely. Or no, at this point, all of yours would be fading unless you're actively trying to connect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I actively try to disconnect? Like, not have it glow?
Oh yeah, yeah,
right now?
yeah. I mean, yours is definitely not glowing. Like no one else is.
Okay.
No one else is glowing
Okay.
except Maykai's, and then hers faded as she came from her like connection.
Okay, yeah, so no.
Okay. Would you mind terribly if we tried to confront this thing and not going into Vanali or anything, but trying to stop it before we go on our way? If we can't, we'll just run away and...
How are we going to run from that thing?
I don't know.
The Dean couldn't even hold up. Okay. Like, what chance do we
True.
have?
He didn't even want us to attempt to fight it.
Well, the question is if we want to go try to rescue the
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
whatever's the
too.
Deloy connection.
Who says anything needs rescuing?
Well, if you were just saying that things are really bad over there, maybe we need to help.
Maybe it's just a chance to for us to get away. Maybe it wrecked the tower and there's a vengeful spirit of Deloy who wants to come in and mess with them. I don't know.
Oh, what do you think we should do then?
We need to leave.
Yeah, but go where?
I mean, we said we'd go to the funeral, right? Try to help Car.
If we just go on our little road trip? It's upside down, I knew that. Just...
I wasn't going to point that out earlier, but it's fine. I was
We
like,
can
my
just-
map looks different.
Funeral's
then-
tomorrow.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to Carlos. I know that, yeah, we didn't have the best experience with Anir, but I think he was just... I don't know. I don't think Arles... He doesn't have the same... He's all puns. Fish puns, that's it. He's nice. We can go and see if he needs help or anything, because we're looking for these stones, and there has to be other things too, you know, in the world, and I feel like maybe we can talk to him. Maybe he knows some information that might be able to help. Or not. Maybe he just wanted to have a drink.
If we head to the funeral and the storm still follows us, do we continue on to the funeral? Knowing that we bring it to Gravnica, which has no love for us and would put all of its blame upon us.
What if that person that's with that storm right now, what if we can help?
What person are you talking about?
The thing, the connection, I don't know, I guess it could be that dragon. That was another thing I was thinking maybe. Didn't you guys say you saw a dragon on the Daylight Tower?
Mm-hmm. It is the dragon.
We did. I don't know if it's the dragon that's fighting, though.
Yeah.
I just know I feel something of Deloy there. And I feel corruption.
Why would we go towards what's trying to kill us?
Because we already left Vinali and everyone in it. I don't like that we did that. There's something we can do to stop it.
We can do anything to stop that.
Or at least save a few lives like what happened in Rosewood.
Maybe us just staying ahead of it is what's going to save lives.
That's assuming we stay out of the path of people's lives.
I think there's too little information.
There is.
Forget the part where that's my problem.
Oh,
There it is. Insight checks around.
I'm so proud.
You're the butler being like, I've always wanted to say that.
I gotta find the gift.
Wait, did you actually say that or no?
Maybe he just mutters that.
Oof.
There you go. I forgot even in what he said that in reference to because I was so pumped that you threw that quote in there. What is
The storm just kind of hitting people as it chases us.
What do you mean it's not your problem?
How are we going to do anything about that? We can't do anything.
We did
If
stuff
we
in
go
Rosewood.
anywhere, it's going to just follow us and kill people.
We saved people in Rosewood. We saved a lot of people in Rosewood. We didn't run away then.
Didn't hit Rosewood.
Yeah, that it did.
Not fully.
It hit the Centaurian. We helped people there too. But I'd be dead if we would have just ran away.
True.
Maybe we only did what we did because the Dean held the storm back.
Possibly.
But we've gotten stronger.
Is there anybody that we can contact in Vinali right now that can give us some information so we can decide?
Zach? Do you think we could get far enough away that the storm doesn't come across this house?
I don't know. But if it gets close, I can get my brothers out of here.
He can. That's true.
Assuming he has the energy to do so.
Oh, he had like 3 cups of coffee. He should, eventually.
I don't know if coffee fuels spells, but perhaps it does.
I don't know, wizard coffee.
Just saying, one of the reasons why you might fight is to make sure you're doing everything you can so that your family doesn't have to.
Already doing everything I can.
No, I
I
was saying
think-
you weren't.
Yeah.
Where's your
hmm?
staff?
Back in the room.
The man gives me nothing. Oh.
Well, then maybe what we can do is they said that they had a way to transport like horses and stuff. So maybe we just take a big wide arc and kind of loop around and see if it comes towards us. And if it does, we can make maybe more of a level-headed decision. I don't know. I feel like we should get out of here.
Yeah,
If it's leaving Vanali, then I don't think there's anything that we can do necessarily.
Question is, do we go to the storm or do we not? That's the first step. Once we figure that out, then we know where to go next. So do
Yeah.
we go there or do we not? And Dyson's is signing a little more intensely now.
Yeah.
Seems a little, and she doesn't seem mad, but just intense.
Yeah.
Directing the leadership of the conversation.
I don't think we should. Not yet.
Even if it's leaving someone? A thing? Something that's fighting?
Maybe we're giving that thing a favor by leading the storm away from it.
If that was the case, it would just run.
Don't know. Maybe it's bound. If it's the Deloy dragon thing, maybe it's bound to that area and it can't leave. I don't know.
I look outside. Does it look like the storm's progressed anymore, or does it seem like it's stuck in that area?
Give me a
That's a good
perception check.
question. Can I help him? Can I do it too?
Yes, I will allow either the same thing, either two people or one with advantage.
Each do
Or
one.
Anais,
roll.
if you want to make a more direct, like your connection to the storm because of your affinity, I would allow that check as well.
Okay, I can do that.
I rolled a 19.
Nice.
Ah, I'm rolling so bad, guys.
Oh no.
11.
Kind of hard to tell. Anais, you feel here still just feels like a storm. Kaho, from what you've been watching, and all of you guys have been trying to like track this, and Steve and I, it seems to have stalled out. There's no movement to it currently. This clash is holding it there.
Is there any way I can like try to reach out to my affinity to see if Deloy needs aid?
Sure.
I mean, these affinities are connected somehow.
Give me a roll.
Uh, 18. Check.
As you close your eyes and even kind of open up the window just for a second to let your hand reach out and feel the water, you guys see his symbol glow, and then his eyes glow green, the same as his stone. And Kahu, you feel that connection to the affinity seem to fuel your being able to walk, your spirit walk. And you're suddenly riding the storm in the wind and the water, and circling and kind of coming down like a raindrop towards this fight is large pillars of earth standing there and holding back these red electric lightning bolts. And there, standing in the middle, a green aura around him, is a man with a mask over his face, his eyes glowing green with the Deloy symbol on his forehead. And you see tears pouring down his face as he's holding up, struggling against this, and he just stops and mid-struggle and turns, almost in recognition of your presence. He just says, "This is not your fight yet. Collect the stones. I'll hold it at bay." Give me a history check.
Um, 11.
Wasn't a hard one. You've heard that voice before. That's the Dean's voice. I always love getting that face from D. Say what again? Excuse me, can you repeat that?
Sneaky dude is still alive.
Seems to be.
I'm guessing who's coming back too.
You ask him anything? I mean, you're just kind of like, it's this weird moment of like, you're there but not there, but you're like falling in the raindrop past this scene of like a flash of red and the clashing as he just looks over and says that to you. And it's this weird spiritual, like spirit walk moment where you guys can have this momentary connection.
Okay, and he said to go to collect the stones. This isn't our fight yet. I will just say, because I imagine this is just very momentary.
Yeah, you have maybe a question or two, max.
So I will say, I'll place my trust in you. We'll do what must be done.
Don't. I've failed before, but I do what I must.
We all seek redemption every day.
Kind of puts his head down, and you see a bolt of red lightning come and hit him in the ribs as your connection breaks. And as the raindrop hits the earth, you're back in your body again, and you guys see his eyes dim, and
you just hear me yell, "The Dean's alive!"
Just like mid-sip.
What?
you guys...
Did we see
Yeah, you saw Kao's eyes go green, and it was like 10 seconds, and then as he's coming back, you just hear and feel the largest earthquake that's happened yet. And then the storm seems to quiet slightly. Not fully, but just slightly.
I was kind of breathing a little heavily.
Did you do your spirit walking thing again?
Not on purpose. I was trying to connect to my affinity, but it connected me through the storm and let me see. The Dean's still fighting.
How is he alive?
That's what
Are you
I need to
sure?
know.
It was his voice. He held the symbol of Deloy.
Okay.
Uh,
Zach, that's not who the dean was, is it?
I think it was.
Oh. Well, there you go.
I've known for weeks, guys. Did I not say it?
yeah.
He says he's buying us time. We need to find the stones.
And we need to get on it, I guess. So yeah, we leave.
We can leave.
Yeah.
Go to the funeral first, then.
Go to the funeral. See if we can help out Car. See what Carlos needs. Go to Fusuaga.
You just hear this boof, boof, boof on the front door. And the butler
I'll walk.
seems just and the butler kind of comes back to you all and goes, were you expecting anybody? There's one at the front door, says you would know him.
I head out to go greet whoever's out there.
Yeah.
I hold my weapon ready to attack.
You guys all,
These are my weapons.
anyone that heads to the door.
Yeah.
Still standing outside, kind of in the darkness. A cloaked man with a dark beard. A red symbol on his forehead. Hello. You wanted me to arrive in a different manner?
We're used to it.
I got told off a few times last night, so just wanted to give you one last opportunity. You feel it too, don't you?
What?
Stone.
Jinx. No, just kidding.
I'm trying to play dumb.
No.
It's soon to yet again. I'm just gonna say loudly so everyone hears.
That's exasperated.
Don't need to
Jack's
work.
back in the kitchen still, just sitting there.
No, we don't need to work against each other so much. I know the theatrics. You've proven yourselves stronger than I thought you would.
You've proven yourself more persistent.
Heard that before.
Mika is not laughing, but Dealey is.
So,
Anaya says it to Kahu in his head. Tell him that he maybe should have thought of a better way than to torment with us with nightmares for a few months on end before now trying to be our friend. You don't have to actually say it. I just wanted to say it to someone. I say to Kahu.
Oh, so cool.
you kind of hear in your head,
Could tell him that.
you just kind of hear in your head, oh, it's all right. I can
Okay,
hear.
well, you heard.
Yeah, we can all communicate this way if that's easier. And even Zachary, you hear this in like all of your heads. This connection made telepathically. I've been doing this a lot longer than you have. I have answers. However,
Like
I know
some
you
hot
don't.
Chocolate.
you always
No, he
surprise
doesn't.
me.
He doesn't get hot chocolate.
Yeah, bad
Yeah,
guys don't
but-
get hot chocolate.
That's not why I'm here. I've
Even
offered you
us.
many things that I know could help you. You don't
You know
understand.
what? What?
Go ahead. I have all the time
kindness
in
of
the
your
world.
own. If you want to prove something to us, then out of the kindness of your own heart, just tell us instead of trying to be mysterious and shadowy and knock on doors and come into our rooms.
It's not how it works.
That's how normal people do it, but you're too old. Maybe the customs are different.
So, I have many things that could aid you. You know what I want. You know what I need. Either your powers or your stones. Either one.
Lundavir.
Ahoranji.
Did you claim that power?
I did when it was offered to me. Rightfully so. Then I won over another power.
Did you win it over, or did it win you over?
Matter either way.
Makes a very big difference, actually.
Well, depends on who you ask.
I'm asking you.
I wield it. More than anyone else here has not let it control them. And he looks at you, Anais. You know someone who has lost control too. He points to you, Meikai, and goes, your whole land has lost to it. And he looks at you, Kahu. Spurs within your family. But again, I know you don't trust me, but I am offering you one last chance to save his brother before it's too late.
You have him?
I don't.
Insight.
Insight.
Continuing my stellar rolls with a 9.
21.
You just hear
18.
poor Anais, so untrusting. Meikai, as
I
you
wonder why.
look,
Yeah.
you feel like he's telling the truth. Same with you, Ka. But if you don't act now, the window closes. To when, I don't know. It'd be too late
What do you-
before the time you stumble upon it.
What do you even want with our powers anyway? Why are you
Yeah,
so
well-
persistent?
He just looks impatient as if he's speaking with children. Give me a persuasion roll.
Can I help her?
I got 17.
What are you saying to aid her?
I just pointed.
No,
Yes.
it's not helping.
Yes.
It just redirects his
helping.
attention towards her. 17.
A? Yeah, I got a 17. Actually, pretty good for her, but that's okay.
I want to stop the storm as well.
That I'm definitely inciting.
Yeah, me
To
too.
control it.
Riot
or
rolls
to-
all around.
Do you want to control it?
That would be a natural 20
Nice, Kahoo!
for a total of 26.
So you are inciting him just saying, I want to stop the storm, right?
Yeah, I'm inciting if he's truly wanting to stop this. Like, if he truly believes that what he's doing is the best method to, not necessarily, because that's a lot to get.
Yeah, I
out
know
of
what you
that, but,
mean.
like, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying
Does
to
he
say.
feel like he's in the
he
right?
truly meaning it, yeah.
Does he doesn't feel like he's the bad guy essentially in this scenario,
Yeah.
right? Natural 20. What did you guys get?
18.
What are you trying to insight?
If he actually wants to stop it or not.
Meikai? You
I
insight?
didn't roll.
Okay. Anais, again, you don't feel a sense of lying from him. You've recognized that he seems to spin fears and live and work in the darkness, but not often does he tell outright lies. It's more fueling the fears that's already there. You believe him, or at least you don't think he's lying. Let's put it that way. Kahu, with your insight with the nat 20, on top of that, there's a sadness that goes along with it. Yes, I want to stop it.
And you can only do it with our powers?
The Dean. Leon has failed too many times.
Oh, that's his name.
It's grown far stronger than one handle.
Then
Why are
maybe
you working against everything then? Why are you trying to take?
Or fools. Stumbling along with your little powers, I can do greater things. I can help you get what you want, and all you have to do is lend me your powers. Lend me your artifacts. Let me do what I need to do. Maybe I'll return them when I'm done.
When's the last time you trusted somebody, Sundavir?
That storm appeared.
when was that?
Who was that?
Oh, you as well.
I didn't watch the special. Because I'm assuming this is all connected, but also our characters don't know, technically.
300 years
Maybe
ago?
Zach does. That's a long time. Is it going to keep following us around?
Yes.
Why is it following us around?
It's drawn to the Chosens. The more you gather, the more you gather the stones, the more it wants to destroy you. And the more it
Why,
does,
though?
the stronger it grows.
Why?
Corruption eats. It's sentience beyond intellectual. It
Aren't
is.
you responsible for it, though?
You see
No,
a
corruption
flash
is its
of
own thing.
anger in his face. No.
Like that.
You can insight
He's
that if
let
you
it
want.
in, as far as I can tell, he's let it into his life.
Are you asking? Are you asking him about corruption, or are you asking about the storm, like creating the storm?
I'm asking if he created, like if he released the corruption, created corruption, and that caused the storm. Like,
So,
if he's involved
you're
with
trying to
because of
figure
it.
out if Sundavir is the reason why corruption's in this world.
Yeah,
Okay. What's your insight?
yeah. 21.
You believe him? He says no. It was here far longer before I. The follies of the Ancient One made that ready to curse the world before he even created it.
Wouldn't you like just become a mentor or something?
You haven't done anything trustworthy enough for us to feel like lending your powers is a
I
smart
am
idea.
offering you a chance to save your friend's brother. I can give you information to find your family that's being tortured. Do you want to know more about your homeworld?
You say that. There's no proof.
We haven't made an exchange.
Because we don't trust you.
Again, laying the groundwork. The tormenting nightmares was not helping your case, Sundavir.
Nope.
for further.
Then I'll wait for you to die and pick up the pieces. I have all the time in the world. I've waited generations. I can wait.
Fine, then wait.
Hope you can sleep at night with the screams of your family in your ear.
Don't make me kill you right now.
Try. Oh. Anybody else?
It looks like Anais was gonna shoot a spell, but she remembered last time he was just an illusion. She looks dumb. She doesn't.
Meikai's hands are kind of at the ready too, at her hip to grab her weapon if she needs.
All of you feel a stronger connection to your weapons. That same stronger connection flows into your connection with your weapon.
I am going to walk up.
No more hugs.
Okay. Because does my hand like land on his shoulder? Does it feel like he's actually there?
It does. It's had that like Iron Man moment where he's like, oh, he's there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stare him down. And I'm going to tell him it was a sad thing to go through such a long life without having someone to trust.
I did once.
And I say I wish you could trust me.
Oh, snap. Are you using it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I actually didn't.
So, for anyone that's not aware, all 4 of our chosens seem to have been imbued with a wish spell as they got their chosen abilities. Meikai, having stumbled upon that fact when she wished for her parents to be there with her when they were in Solasterum. Zachary, with a bit of identity spells on the items, realized that they all have this very powerful magic. As Kahu places his hand on Sundavir's shoulder, your affinity symbol glows, and there's this blue aura that emanates, and almost like a wind, like almost this energy shockwave, as you say, I wish that you could trust me.
Yeah.
Who says that I don't already?
Your actions make it difficult to understand.
I have been betrayed many times before. I don't.
As have I, just last night.
Could have helped you in that one if you had trusted me. I tried to warn you before you went. Did I not?
Can I sense if there's any like change as he's talking? Is there any shift?
Yeah, because
in
we saw it.
attitude,
Like,
Give me insight
or-
checks. Yeah.
I've seen this light before. No, I haven't. That's a 9.
That's the perfect usage of the Kahu token. I love it.
Well, I know.
I am the DM now.
Oh my gosh. 25.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Yes and no. There seems to have already been a level of trust starting to establish. But it does seem that maybe even without Sundavir's understanding or awareness, it's similar to like a charm person currently, but maybe at a way higher level. But he does seem a lot more open and seems less at like where you and him seemed very antagonistic. He kind of is allowing kind of that that back and forth with Kahu. But it didn't seem to change from like, I'm gonna kill you to like suddenly not.
Right.
But it did seem effective. For how long or for what? You're not sure.
Just seems that every time I ask you what's going on or what's happening, you always want something in exchange. The only thing I can give you that's mine to actually give is to do all I can to be there. As a friend, as an ally, but I can't give you my powers.
Sorry, I started laughing at the music and then I looked over and saw it confirmed. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm not the only one. Anime friendship moment.
Yeah.
I could kill you all now. Take your powers. I want her out. This torture. The dean has failed. His wife.
Who's
What are you talking about?
The dean's wife.
one who looks like me?
Jorna.
What? Okay, so she's being tortured?
You don't feel it either?
What?
The discord. The connection.
I feel imbalances.
I feel discordant with the stars.
I
I
didn't
also
feel
feel
it.
it with darkness as I look at him.
We are both tied to corruption. So is the dean.
How?
I would be less worried of that and that of your friend who isn't even here in this conversation. I can feel his commitment waning as well. I'm sure his powers will be mine soon enough.
Why
Don't do
haven't you
it,
done-
Zachary.
I like just look at the back of the kitchen.
If you could gather the powers by killing us, why hadn't you done it before? With other people?
Not what I do.
Then
I
why?
like put my I put my I'm kind of like in the doorway now between the kitchen and the room. I let's look at Zach. Is he okay?
He's just like kind of face down on the table listening to the conversation.
I go sit next to him.
We'll speak later.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, toodaloo.
His face is on the table like he's sad like that.
Yep.
I like go sit next to him. I like touch his back. Does he react?
No.
Okay. I just kind of like hug him.
Those Sundavir, we know what the Dean's plan is.
Do you?
What is... Well...
Yes,
we know
what
enough
has
that
he
wants
told
the
you?
stone.
He has left things from you. He has lied to you. He has kept you from knowing what you should have known all along. That's what he does. He knew the dangers of that ritual, put his wife in direct harm.
Do you know why the ritual failed?
I have my theories.
Are you willing to share them?
In exchange for our friendship.
I can still hear him in my head, right?
All of you can, yeah.
Okay. I'll say in my head to him, you may trust us, but I think you need to earn our trust. Don't you think? You've done a lot of tormenting us and not a lot of helping us.
You all claim that I've gotten in the way of the stumbles and failures you have already came across. Things are just going to get harder from here.
You know what we go through, and you torment us in what that is at night, in our dreams. How is that supposed to earn trust? So why don't you do something that earns it for us then? And then maybe we can...
You have those nightmares on your own accord.
Then why are you in them, making them worse and taunting me
Trying
about
to offer
it?
you a help, to show you the way of answers that you could get out of this. Knowledge is power.
By tormenting and saying, "Oh, you can save him," and making
Yeah.
it seem, yeah, Zach saved somebody, and so we can help Card that way.
Have fun then. Let the enemies still enshrouded in the darkness surprise you.
I think you need to owe us some kind of goodwill forwarding thing, so we can trust your information.
This can go around in circles.
Mm-hmm.
So, I leave you the information you have. You have until dawn to save his brother. I won't be far.
Like this dawn or the next dawn?
This dawn.
That's like in an hour,
Yes. Told you it's not much time.
Zach.
Indivia.
I can bring her back, you know.
Bring who back?
No.
Is that the right answer, though?
It wasn't for me. I failed doing it. If you want her back, I can bring her back.
I'm conflicted. Because yes, I would want her back. But I still feel it was wrong that even I was brought back. So why should I make that decision for another?
Because you can. She can.
Why did you choose to not bring people back?
Tried. The corruption was too invasive when I tried. So, I learned to power it, control it, to be empowered by it, control it. And I'll bring her back again one day.
But what if one who is uncorrupt is willing to work with you and trust each other? Could they not also bring them back?
I don't think you have the power to do that.
Maybe not now,
Seem
but perhaps with training.
you have an hour. He nods and walks backwards into darkness.
Why is it that you allow others to lose? But you already know the feeling.
Gone.
We actually heard Anais' voice, didn't we?
Or was it just him? Or we were all
No,
connected?
he
Yeah,
established
we're all
that connection to all of you guys.
Oh, yeah, I guess you did then.
That's what I was thinking about this entire time. I was like, did we?
Wow.
That connection does break, though.
Hmm. Like once it feels like he's gone, I'm just kind of like probably still have like my arm around him, around Zach, and I'm just like trying to sign like, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, are you okay?" I don't even know if he can see it though. I'm like tapping him. I can't like make him listen to me though.
I mean, he'll look up at you if you keep like poking him. So
Yeah, I'm trying to like get his attention.
what?
What is it?
Just sick of it.
Of him?
Everything.
You need to talk to me. What's going on?
I'm gonna try to help Carr, and then I'm leaving.
Leaving where?
Away from you guys. Maybe we'll help you.
Why?
Because we bring death and destruction everywhere we go.
Is that what you think?
Yeah. Did you see what just happened?
What are you talking about, the storm or near?
Both.
I mean, that was a near, that wasn't us.
We got him there. We got him in that room.
No
Do you
guarantee
think-
you wouldn't have gotten there at some point on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say that the guards wouldn't have caught him and killed him before that? We brought him straight there. We
I'm
didn't
still
stop him.
wondering. I'm still wondering why the guards didn't look in his bag.
He was
Same
with
guards that
Chosens.
would have stopped him. You think we held that much weight there amongst those people who wouldn't even vote in favor of him despite him having chosens? Think that's enough to make the guards just, oh, let's forget what we're gonna do. Let's not do our jobs today.
Yeah.
More than like the guards returned.
We might have helped by accident, but I don't think this is sorely on our shoulders either.
It's not our fault.
You have a bag of holding, right, Mekai?
No.
Don't?
Pretty sure you do.
I thought you
You-
bought it.
Oh, sorry, the translation was off. Yes, I do. A bag of much pocket cookies. Yeah, I do.
I was like, you've had one since the beginning because of your travels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna give you 2 of the stones at least.
What are you going to do then?
Hide out? I don't know.
No, we don't just do nothing. Your brothers would be dead right now if we didn't go back there. Do you realize that? They would be dead.
My brothers wouldn't be in trouble if it wasn't for me being a chosen.
How do you know that?
Because that psycho targets us and took my brothers.
And we go together to find them.
Were you chosen before your family split up?
I am wondering if it's something that was put on me a long time ago and they just kind of awoke it in me recently.
I don't think we can do this without you.
I don't think we can do this no matter what.
I think we can. I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, did you forget everyone we saved at Rosewood? And the Centaurium? And you saved Bri? You saved Bri
Sisters?
specifically?
The
You couldn't
dean
even do
said
magic
if
without
we
you.
don't come together, the monster would be less powerful and wouldn't rise up.
That was a
Yeah.
theory.
Yeah, that.
Well, Sunavir just said it too. So, and they're not
I don't
friends.
I don't think splitting up is going to make it go away and reverse.
You're talking to two people who've been living a long time and have seen the same cycle more than once. There probably is the hope is that splitting up would do something. It doesn't guarantee anything. Neither does us staying together. Are we bound by cords of fate that we cannot break? Do we not have our own ability to make choices still? Is you splitting off from us fate as well? Will it lead to more death? We do not know.
I think we'd
Done
be
a
a
lot,
lot worse
Zach.
off. Mm-hmm.
Zach has done you've done a lot for us to even have an understanding, an inkling of what's happening. I'm still trying to wrap my head around even the Dean being who he is. Sundavir just... I don't even know what's going on there. And there's another chosen out there that's... I don't even know where to begin to start figuring out how to help them. I'm trying to understand, but nobody wants to tell me anything. They'll talk circles around me and tell them I have to sell my soul in order to get what I want. But I mean, what's the purpose of that?
What are you trying to say to me, Kahu?
Trying to say it's your decision in the end. But I have faith.
I don't.
I'm
have
also...
faith. I promised I'd try to help Car, so I'll do that.
What will it take for you to get faith then? What is it that you want? What is it that you need? What's going to be proof to you?
Something worth having faith in. And it's not me.
Can it be all of us?
No.
Why? Why can't it be? You are for me. Why can't I be for you? Why can't we all be for you? You're the one that's got me as far as I wouldn't even be the same person right now if it weren't for you. Let us help you now.
My brother's gone in an hour, apparently.
He twists the truth.
Maybe. Storm's gonna come after us soon and kill everybody behind us. We're collecting stupid stones to do what? Try to do something that doesn't work?
I think it's
I
worth
think I
it.
learned a lesson from Anir. Just look out for yourself.
No, that's not true at all. Why would you even pay attention to anything he's done? Don't take example from him. If you had done that when we met, I might have killed a lot of people by now. I might be off in the desert mad with vengeance. If you had just looked the other way. I don't think you understand how big of a difference you've made in all of our lives. And not just us, but in other people.
Basha.
Bri? Your sisters?
Brothers.
And brothers?
Veneer's answer isn't the way.
I'll still try to do good, but I don't believe in this cause anymore.
After Kato says that, he gets up and he walks out the front door.
Isn't this proof enough?
I'm not sure if I want it anymore.
I don't think we can just get rid of it.
Well,
I guess you can give it to Sundavir.
No.
But
I give it to him either, but
Zach, you can't make a decision like this based on emotions after a big thing like what just happened. You preach that to me all the time. Now listen to me saying it. She's sighing very aggressively.
well, we have a day.
And give yourself that. Don't make any decisions right now. Don't be rash. You're not allowed to be. Not after you said I can't be. That's not fair.
We have a day.
No final decisions. Not now. You promised me that.
We'll see what happens.
Promise me.
Yeah, I'll see what happens, but I'm just letting you guys know.
She's actually more stubborn than I am.
Let's go.
You want to say bye to your brothers?
Yeah.
So Kahu's outside calling up to Sundavir.
Oh no. Maddie
Dude.
didn't get his hug.
Of the reason.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of appears next to a tree about 15 feet away. Like this
You-
shadow that just coalesces into his material
Um,
body.
I was not going to do this. I promised before I heard you were going to Sundavir. I was going to go see if I could find Kahu immediately after saying go see bye to your brother's stack. So I'm just letting you know if I find him or put me in the scene whenever you want.
Okay. Yeah. Meika, what are you doing in all this?
Well, probably just thinking and sipping some coffee.
So, sit there. Zachary, you head up to your brothers. Oh, you're outside. Sundavir appears. Anais, you're on your way out. We'll go and take a break here and come back with the conversation that happens next. As pretty big things are happening. So we'll see how the Chosens get through it and what happens next. But thank you guys so much for coming in and supporting and offering up some amazing gifts in the Discord as well. So if you're not part of that, consider dropping in, joining that, and watch along in our Fates and Fae channel. It's a good time tonight. But we'll be back probably about 9:45ish or so. So we'll be back for the second half of Fates United. Thank you guys. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting on your break for Fates United. We'll jump back into it. The kind of meeting at the coffee table seems to have ended. Cal is leaning at the door of his study, maybe listening to partial of it. I think how you're still sitting there, kind of processing everything. Zach, you head upstairs. Kahu, go outside. Within the hour that was given, sun not quite brightening the sky yet as it's still cloudy and rainy. The green and red flashes seem to have subsided though, so have the earthquakes. Though the storm still seems to be at its pretty strong. The wind kind of blowing your cape or clothing to the side. Sundavir appears. So, you have more to speak with.
I do.
We are trusting of each other now, aren't we?
We are. You willing to spar?
Me? I think it would turn deadly for you.
Well, then you get my powers, don't you?
Possibly. Though that's not how the Chosens work. You asked why I haven't killed you before. You know you have free will. You have to be given.
So you're willing to spar?
What end?
It helps me think.
He snaps his fingers, and you see like a shadowed, like Sundavir, not Sundavir, but the icon of darkness on his forehead, like shadowed version of you standing across. Not the sparring type, but this will do. And the shadow one starts coming in towards you, with a spear towards one end.
I will start sparring as I'm talking.
Yep. Kind of block this one, kind of this back and forth volley.
Can you guarantee that the corruption doesn't bleed into the other powers?
From what end? And kind of, as you like strike back, this one kind of bends backwards and then kind of goes up with the spear to knock yours up, and then puts the tip at your chest, but like doesn't seem to strike. At what end are you speaking of? It's almost like you see the shadowed Kahu's mouth moving, but it's his voice coming out of it.
I'm speaking of is in the walking state, in the dream walk, when I stand there in the still waters and I see the other realms. I see darkness over-consuming the light, and I see corruption. Unbalancing the realms.
And kind of circling the shadowed one around you, almost like this flow of water that seems to go past you, and it kind of like spins and like matches a block. It's what the Chosens have arisen to fight against. Why I have my powers as well. But everyone else wants to trap it, push it back, when it's there to be controlled. Like a wild horse that needs to be tamed.
But why is it that the Ancient One sought to trap it?
Fear? Folly?
Are you void of both of those yourself?
No. Made my mistakes.
Do you know that taking our powers is the correct choice, not a mistake?
Like kind of launches forward, and like you guys kind of do that, like lift a leg as it like misses and does the other one, but again it spins, and this time you get like the spear like sideways to your chest. Again, another blow that would have hit, but it stopped it. Time will tell what I'm trying to figure out.
But you're not sure.
Either way, if I can get it under my control, I don't.
Do you feel you truly have corruption under control?
And this time the symbol seems to like, instead of just red, it glows out with like black lines that kind of like go out in tendrils around it and grapple your legs and feet back. Kind of see the veins kind of coming up on this corrupted Kahu. It's intoxicating. Give me an insight roll.
Uh, 22.
As sure as everything else has been, you feel like he believes he is. But there is an unknown there. It's more of a self-proclaimed.
You believe that the Dean is free from corruption.
For now. He is filled with fear. Guilt
I think we all are.
holds you back. The tendrils release. And the other Kahu goes to reset. Almost like the beginning of a spar again. So, what do you really want to ask, Kahu?
I want to ask what you believe so fully. That the choices you are making are not the choices that you have been led to by corruption's influence throughout the course of your life.
Either way, I'm a puppet of the Ancient One, or I'm a puppet of corruption. Maybe I want to be more powerful than both.
But to what end?
But I can no longer be the slave, be the man.
I can understand desire for freedom. It's what I fear. To go home, to be bogged down, to be stuck on a throne, to guide a people that are at each other's throats.
Nice, this is about the time you pop out. You're just seeing a shadow Kahu and a Kahu fighting. One with darkness affinity, one with the water affinity, and then Sundavir just standing behind. And he just looks over to you. Feel that connection made between the three of you.
Hi. What are you doing?
He's clearing his mind, I guess.
What are you doing?
Trying to clear my mind.
Oh my gosh.
Told you.
He knows what I'm about.
I'm here to supervise.
We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. No rash decisions, Kahu.
Who knows?
Promise?
Maybe another lightning storm will bring that little boy out here running again like last time.
I'm telling you, Sundavir, if you decide to maybe earn some trust, you can just give us the information about him, then maybe we'd be more likely to help you in the future.
I think he may have given you a clue just now, Anais. The little boy in the storm.
Did I? No, that wasn't the clue. No, don't.
Was it not?
It wasn't. No, Sundavir's like, hey, you're off, buddy.
Wait, I want to insight him. He might be covering his tracks.
Sure, go for it.
21.
No, he's speaking of Zachary and back with the fight you guys had at Solstier.
Oh, that was a while ago. Okay.
Yeah.
That your lightning and that the fighting between you guys brought Zachary out running. So he was kind of teasing and, well, maybe if you fight again, you can, instill Zachary to get, into this again.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
It's fine. 300 years. That's why I see you all as children and all this. You're so slow on the pickups.
No, it's just you speak in riddles. You need to talk to more people.
So, have you all made a decision? You're wasting my time.
I've asked you a question, though, regarding can you guarantee that if you took another power, that it would not become corrupted?
Absolutely not. The idea is that I'd use the corruption, push back what needs to be. They have made it clear that unless all the powers are united together, that it will not be powerful enough. See, this storm needs to be weakened. Why do you think you're collecting these stones? Have you not figured it out?
We're working on it.
In our time, it was to push back any creatures that were left over from the war. Titans, large size that walked the earth and destroyed it under its wake. Look at what we created. So, in that time that you guys are talking, Zachary, you are heading upstairs. You go to the door, and there's a bright orange light emanating from underneath the door.
I'll throw it open.
Sitting there, sort of this, your staff in the corner glowing bright, and then small little flames that are coalescing into the form of a very beautiful woman. Orbs circling her head. She's sitting there at the edge of Joseph's bed, just kind of almost comforting him on his back as he's sleeping. You recognize this as the sun affinity, or its image to you, the way it appears.
What are you doing here?
Here for you. Heart aches. So does mine.
Yeah, he's like barely even looking at her. But
The path that's before you is not easy. The love and the light that is shown from already changed the course. The book that is being written. Those that could have died live. And those that could have been saved helped. She kind of looks at your brothers, sitting here safe.
where's my other brother? Do you know?
He's gone from my eye for now, but I feel he's going with the rest of you.
So what would stop me from asking Soonavir to help me then, if you don't know?
Nothing. Have free will.
Do you not even care if I do that?
Do. Because you yourself will get lost. And it'll be harder for the others. Lives might be lost in the middle, and hope gone, given over to the darkness. Even now, when the storm crashes and clouds cover the sun, there are those with hope that you have been given that rise and fight. And in that moment, you feel this connection almost wash over you, and you can almost feel that connection to Striker Tau. And then this weird feeling vision of these orange connections and lines going out. And it's almost like you can see these connections of hope being burned as embers glowing brighter and fire in different areas. And then you can feel it out towards Nuotare, and you can feel that connection to Leetta. And you feel that burning head out to Solsticeum and grow large and precarious, your sisters. I told you you are the light. You are the beacon that can push back the dark. Yeah, I used it, whatever.
Proved.
Yeah. Doesn't mean that everyone will be saved. That there aren't those out there that will work against you, betray you. And then you can feel that connection to that soul. A young boy appears next to her. An academy kid.
College kid, right?
What'd you say?
You said it's a college kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, youngish boy. Yeah, I mean, comparatively.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Compared to her and,
I was about to say
us
exact
in real
same,
life.
though.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's
yeah.
little about your age, sure. About Zachary's age. But he looks happy. And then slowly his form just coalesces and adds into the affinities. Suddenly that connection to everything else that you just saw just goes away. You're back again in the room. Here to help if I can.
Feel so outnumbered.
He reaches over and grabs like the candle, little candelabra thing, places it on the floor, and lights it. And the whole room grows dark, except around this little candle. What is a single flame in a dark room? But together, and then the candle multiplies, and the light extends and starts pushing back the darkness. Doesn't mean that you are alone. You are on the right path. Here with you along it. If you want it. You will find your family and you will have a chance to save them.
You know that.
You are on the right path. Follow the thread, follow the light. The answers lie in each other. But you follow your heart. You need to walk away. Staff will always be here for you. Want to return.
We'll look over at the staff. Okay. I'm gonna walk over and pick up the staff.
Just kind of puts her hand over Joseph again, and he kind of be innocently sleeping. Walks over to you. Kisses you on the forehead. Keep the faith. 1 foot at a time. Open your eyes again. You're standing in the room, a staff in your hand, and there's just a small flicker of flame that now lights in that stone that previously wasn't there.
He'll go and wake up Byron first.
Oh, hi, Nier! And he just like he like flips off the blanket. But
I gotta go.
all right, and he like gets up and he's like rolling out of bed. You see, like he still has his like clothes on. Where are we going? And he like puts on the backpack.
You're staying here with Joseph.
I can help. I can
You
help.
are helping by doing this. You can't leave Joseph alone.
Right. What about you?
I have to see if I can help people too.
Well, I mean, you're whatever and stuff, but I think it's pretty cool you're chosen. Anyways.
I'm gonna go try to find William and the others too. See if I
Yeah,
can
you
help
will.
them.
Stop until you do. We're gonna come after you and kill you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He's like smiles. Mom and Dad would be proud of you.
I think what you're doing is more impressive. Because you're younger and have to carry the same burden I do.
Yeah, I mean, I can do what you're doing too, but like, whatever. I'll try. It just gives you a really tight hug. Kind of
We're
that
hugging back.
sibling thing that like words don't mean as much as like the actions for you. You know how he feels.
Then I'll go wake Joseph.
I had a nice dream.
That's good. I gotta go.
In this storm, you're gonna get blown away.
I have a friend who's friends with the storm, so.
Oh, wad. Okay. You gonna come visit? Are you gonna take us
When I
to
can.
Iris and Katrina, right?
Yeah, when I can.
Cool.
I want to bring us all back together.
Can't bring me back a chocolate bar too. And you just hear
See if I
Byron
can
like,
do.
you know, we can get him whenever we want with that thing in the kitchen, right? Will we? Oh. Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry about us.
Yeah.
You can't
And
stay
they'll,
like even longer or anything?
I got people I gotta go help.
Okay.
But you listen to Byron and to Mr. Tao
Well, I'll take care of Byron. It's okay.
and was it Bartholomew?
Yeah, Bartholomew.
You listen to all them real well and do all your schoolwork and everything.
Okay. And I'll go up to be a chosen strong like you too.
Better than me.
Cool.
And he'll give him a hug too. and get up and leave.
Joseph goes back to bed. Byron just kind of walks behind you, just watching you. And down. Meika, is there anything particular you're doing before we jump back to our sparring match?
I think eventually I'd just go try to see where people are, but I don't know how many minutes it's been.
Yeah. Okay.
But I imagine like after 5 minutes, I'm like,
Yeah.
well, should go check on people.
That'll be about the same time that he's done with his goodbye. But okay. We head back outside. The spar is kind of continuing on a little bit. Sundavir seems not even interested in the spar, but more interested in the conversation. So he's just kind of letting his little illusion shadow thing do its thing.
Anais is kind of like standing between them, like her arms are crossed, her hair like poofing out all over her, and she's just kind of like watching everything. It really does look like she's supervising. So
Sundavir kind of turns his head and you can see now, and the storm has, where you felt it at its crest, seems to have been slowly progressingly go slower. Anais, give me a affinity check.
that sounds so cool now. Are we not at advantage anymore?
I'll still give you advantage for now. Storm's still going on.
Ooh, I got a 23.
Okay. Especially with everything else that's been said, you kind of connect to it again, and this time you feel your connection to the storm take over, and that freedom and power and strength emanate through you. And that corruption feeling's gone. The red lightning seems to have subsided. So is the connection to the earth affinity. But you do feel the storm progressing away, fading.
Can I see Sundavir's reaction? Does it look like he knows?
If he does, he's not putting too much care into it.
Sure. Okay.
Like, almost he already knew that this was going to happen.
Okay.
He seems a couple steps ahead in understanding this storm
Like
than
the
you guys
patterns
do.
or something. Yeah. Okay.
He understands what's going to happen here.
So I. Okay. Sorry.
But real quick, as you end that, as you're like closing your eyes and listening, you just hear that familiar rumble of thunder of strength, tranquility, balance, power. And it just envelops you in that connection.
Yeah, she like hasn't heard that in a while, and she hasn't felt connected for a long time. Besides like kind of tonight and the storm in general. So she just like she looked pretty tense before, but she just like takes a breath, and she looks considerably more relaxed as she's watching them.
That connection to the storm, even though you're in the midst of one, that voice comes from behind you and more towards the other side of the country, towards Fusuaga.
Interesting. Okay. So I just say like outright to, I mean in my head, and I guess the Suniverse hanging out now with us, but I say mostly intended to Kahu. Storm's receding now.
Yes, it is. It looks back towards the horizon, and you can see the glowing oranges of daylight starting to appear.
Yeah. So did you hear from the storm then?
Mm-hmm.
Sundavir, when was the last time you heard? in the darkness.
Oh, I thought you were going to say heard the storm. I don't speak to storms.
Oh, I'm in Drago.
I am darkness.
It's very edgy of you.
Not intended to be. He has not spoken ever since I gained my powers.
Ever since
You
you
listened?
Do you remember what the last thing was he said to you?
And he kind of looks over to Nice. He goes, "Go, don't pretend that I don't understand how my powers work."
I'm just asking if you listened.
The voices have slept in darkness for long aeons. However, I think our sparring is almost done, isn't it? The questions have been fun. Last chance. The deal's off the table.
No.
How important do you find promises to be?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage because he somehow trusts you for whatever reason.
So weird. I wonder
Yeah,
why.
like the DM in me is like, yeah, wish.
I'm
17?
walking towards them a little further. I'm walking like towards them now that they're done sparring, by the way. So I'm like standing next to Kahu.
The 17?
Oh, wait. Repeat the question again. I had a train of thought and I feel like I'm losing it for some reason.
How important are promises to you?
Promises.
Yeah.
Promises. Yeah. You recognize that pang of sadness again. Not one that he shows on his face, but just like it's that loved and lost feeling that you know so well, Kahu, that you live. You recognize in his eyes. And he kind of tries to hide it, but you can see through it. And he lies when he says, you know he's lying. He says, they mean nothing to me.
No. You tell me what your true goal is.
I already have.
I will accept a darkness from you.
No. Absolutely not, Kahu.
No, I'm not talking about corruption. He has said that the affinities must be together.
I don't think you understand how this deal works.
You can't. I don't think they can be separated until we do what we're supposed to do.
I'm not offering you my powers. You either give me your stones or your powers. This is about the time Makai and Zachary, you guys get to the bottom of the stairs, look at each other, and kind of see this interaction outside of Sundavir as the sun is slowly coming up on the horizon.
Perhaps instead of talking to you, I need to talk to Drago.
And try.
There we go.
I've been telling you.
I'm sure you'll hear the same answer that I've always heard.
I'm gonna look in his eyes, and I'm just going to say, Drago. You are needed. Find a way. Whether it's to tell us that Sundavir is the one that we are to trust here, or we are to go down a different path. I do not think I look at the sun rising. If what you say is true, Zach's brother, I don't even know if we would have the time to do what must be done. But perhaps, with all of us here.
Just see Sundavir again, that like condescending, like, you're a child that does not understand what you speak of, sort of like, you know, occurs. The rest of you are all kind of seeing this interaction as you walk out. Is there anything that you guys are trying to do as
Do I notice him giving me that kind of an attitude?
I'll come back to you in a second. Yeah.
Okay.
Zach is walking out towards them.
Yeah, I'm walking near-ish Zach.
Pick that up. Are you guys? He kind of Sundavir just turns to you all. The deal's almost up if you want to take it. Any of you?
We're gonna find a better way.
Another no.
Is that your answer, Zach?
We don't need him. As long as he's tainted by corruption.
But you, child of the moon.
You know, I've done a lot of things in my life, and I don't think that this is something that I want to do. So, no.
3 no. Kyle, you've been watching him intently in the eye, and like after that message, you've been waiting for that response. It's like he's continued forward in this still like weird respect and trust of like that you guys are telling the truth to each other in a way, but there's also this arrogance of I've mastered my powers and you are all just, you know, toddlers walking around in the darkness because of it. However, give me an affinity check. Straight.
Hey,
This one.
toddlers.
Hey, toddlers!
I rolled a natural 19, which puts me into 22.
22.
For a
Nice.
check.
You connect to yours in the water, and you can feel like the amorphous feeling of water, how it can flow and grow into any shape that it needs in the moment. That empathy that you have almost seems to extend out and try and connect to Drago and the darkness. And just like in that one vision you had, you feel it in need, and it being trapped by corruption. And what you pick up is that what he's offering does seem viable to save Zachary's brother, but you don't feel the blessing of Drago on Sundavir, and you don't feel Sundavir in harmony with the rest of the affinities as you do with the others around you.
I think Zach is giving us an answer. Sundavir, you should let the darkness open.
It's gone.
It is trapped in your soul. It is there. You've contained it, or something has.
Poor thing. I thought we had something working. I trust that one day you guys will realize that it could be so much easier if you just learn to work with me.
And if you believe in us,
That's the
it would
thing.
change things.
I don't. I think you all will fail.
We'll prove you wrong.
Hope so. Sorry about your brother, Zach. And as the sun rises up, you just see the shadow being overcome and then broken up from the light. Just Sindavir's gone. Funny enough, I did not think that the sun, because like I had that imagery of the sun coming up and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that's Zach's affinity. And it works out.
That's fun. Yeah, that's a nice thing. As soon as he dissipates, Anais just goes, like, is resting her hands on her knees a little bit, like, oh.
I'll go over to Anais and just pat her back. Hey, we heard your voice. It's so cute.
Oh, thanks.
Zach,
Yeah.
I'm glad you came.
No deals with him. Okay, guys.
I was about to give one.
I felt it, Kahu. What deal were you thinking of there?
It's supervisor.
You about to give your powers up?
I promised Zach I'd protect his family. So yes.
Letting corruption is not going to protect my family. We got a job to do. You guys ready to do it?
Yeah. Are you?
Let's go.
There's
Put my spear
horses.
back in my hand.
There's horses we can just ride off. Into the sunrise.
Anais says in her head to Kahu, I figured as soon as you walked away that you'd do that.
Yeah, don't.
I just said it in her head to
Oh,
him. I'm
never
sorry.
mind.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
want to
you're
make
good.
it. I didn't want to
You're
like
good.
roast him on display in front of everybody type of thing.
Oh yeah, you're good.
You would hear back, just like a thank you for watching out for me.
Yeah, I was gonna strike you with lightning or something if you were gonna make a deal. I mean, it's really nice that you wanted to help Zach. I get the heart behind it.
I didn't know if it was wise, hence the sparring.
Yeah,
It
that's
help-
actually smart.
It helps me think.
It was definitely not the sight I expected to see when I walked out there, but it's a good thing you thought about.
Yeah, if I didn't spar, I probably would have given it away like
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Maybe next time you're thinking about making a deal with Sundavir, like talk to me first. Can you do that?
I can do that.
Yeah? Okay. Good.
Why are you two just staring into each other's eyes?
Yeah, what's going on? Oh, they're probably talking.
Oh, okay.
Like signal, like, yeah, we're talking.
They do
I
that.
stare into Zach's eyes for a while, see if he'll stare back at me.
Are we going?
Yeah, there's some horses.
I guess not. Yeah, we'll go.
Bastion. No, it's Bartholomew.
Like, yes. That comes out.
What? You're so cute.
Come leading the horses around to you guys.
Yes, you understood your assignment. Thank you.
I've been holding it, waiting while you guys been sparring with your weird friend there.
Ah, don't ask about that.
You all said you were going to leave like an hour ago.
Anais will sign to Zach really quick. Can I say goodbye to your brothers?
Sure.
She really runs away.
You like run
He's
inside
doing-
and like at the window are both of the brothers as you like turn and like we're about to head upstairs.
I
What?
just like hold
You-
my hand out.
What?
I start writing.
You're so cute.
And eventually she rips out a piece of paper and hands it to both of them. And it just says, I'll watch out for Zach. You have my word.
Thank you. You're pretty cool too. And goes up and gives you a big hug.
I hug him.
Yeah, I bet our sisters would really like you. Byron just kind of like shuffles his feet, looking down.
Little crush.
She assigns, I like your sisters. Or she writes, sorry, I like your sisters.
Just whack him upside of the head if he gets stubborn.
She writes, sometimes that works, sometimes not.
Normally
Any
doesn't.
tips on, any tips? I'm not good at talking to him.
Pro tips.
Do you have pro tips for me?
Into what he has to say? Doesn't always want to say it off the bat. He's really smart. He cares
Sure.
about everyone else.
Anais writes, I think he saved my life in more ways than one.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
She writes, I know I don't know you both very well, but your family's my family. I'm going to find the rest of your siblings
Are you guys gonna get married?
as if you were my own.
As he like writing and he's like looking at it. He says,
She like, so the pen just stops.
"This you say we're gonna be family. I know family."
She writes, Sasha?
Bye bye. And Byron's like, "Oh, that's icky anyway. So whatever." Sasha's not here, so.
She writes, not in that way. Just think of me as your guardian. And then she looks
Okay.
like she just doesn't know what to say after.
As a weird aunt.
She was got like literally she started to write sister and then crosses it out because she's like, I don't know, that's probably like just imposing at that point, so then she writes guardian after that.
Guardian. Okay. Is that like an elf thing?
Sure. She writes.
Cool. Okay. Guardian Anais. Thank you. I'm your guardian Joseph. Like you feel like he's catching it up like cousins or something.
She just writes perfect. That's all I've ever wanted.
Byron's like, all right, cool. You kind of like see in that same way that like Zachary does, like, okay.
It's like, why are we still doing
Are you
this?
guys leaving yet? Like,
Yeah, she literally is like, keep by, and she like leaves the paper with them, and then she's just gone.
cool. As you turn to leave, give me a perception check.
22.
You catch Joseph put a little candy bar in your bag as he turned.
Oh, cute.
Baby.
She kind of just looks down and like gives a look at thank you.
Like he was obviously trying not to be caught. He just kind of looks around.
She just smiles at him.
Yeah, but they're like just sitting at the window, just like staring at you guys, all waving. You guys when you guys leave. So, where are you guys headed?
We're gonna make our grand tour.
Are you
Next stop. Wait, funeral, right?
you going to the
Yeah.
Champion's Folly
Yeah.
to meet Carlos, or are you going somewhere else?
Yeah.
Well, we have to go there. So yeah, see Carlos, funeral, Fusuaga.
All right, you guys get on your horses. Tao kind of comes out to say goodbye to you all. I don't know what you all did. Seems destruction wasn't as bad as Nolly that it was before. Few were killed. Seems there were a few sailors out at sea. We're still getting word back on the level of destruction. So, from what I've heard, the tower has fallen.
The one with the trials? There's a lot of towers in Denali, so I'm sorry.
That's fair. Which one?
I'm actually not getting any wood back on a near either, so. Sure, what happened there? I'm waiting. Sure,
Interesting.
maybe some of your contacts at the funeral now.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Thank you for everything.
Of course. Thank you. You started here. We'll start a flame that do a lot of good. Not just in Venali, but across Organia. Anything you need, I will always be here to help.
More magic items.
We'll see about that.
I had to try.
Kind of like his eyes glow a yellow, and he goes, "You have quite a few."
We thank you.
Be safe. The Ancient One bless you.
You as well.
You guys turn, start riding on the muddy pathway, kind of down off of this cliff, and heading in the valleys between the paths towards the capital of Gravnica. We'll pick up next week on, as you guys get to the Champion's Folly and your travel there to potentially meet up with a good old friend of yours that I've missed for a while. But the clouds, it's still a cloudy day and the wind is kind of blowing, but with early on in your travels, the rain subsides. And it's kind of that after storm feel, that fresh, new sense of light and purpose, but the storm kind of goes away. But we'll go ahead and end a little early tonight there and pick up next week. Seems like a good spot to end it. And see what happens at the funeral and what else can occurs and who you can talk to. But thank you guys so much for dropping by and always making it fun on Thursday nights here. Tomorrow, if you are a Critical Role fan, or even if you're not and just interested in watching the new animated series Legend of Vox Machina, if you have an Amazon Prime membership or want to do a free trial, we'll be doing a watch party. So excited. Probably watch me cry. I'm gonna start streaming at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Just kind of chill and chat just about my love of Critical Role for about 30 minutes. And then at 7:30, once we give people time to get settled, I'll start the watch party, which all you have to do is just sign in. We'll talk about it later. You just have to sign in on the stream while we're watching it to Amazon Prime. It's pretty cool. But that being said, that'll be tomorrow. Then we got Sunday Beacon's Aura coming back at 3 p.m. We got Monday Art with Pip. We got Tuesday Zelda with Lit. We got Wednesday Faye back on this channel at 7:30 next week. So always got something going for you guys, and potentially some new projects in the pipeline that your boy has heard about that he's quite hyped for. So stick around, check out the tavern for new announcements from both this channel and potentially some other channels that I'm hearing some words of hypeness from. So I'm really excited to share those and promote those later when they come out. So we love you all. Let's go and find someone to raid. I don't think we've raided them for a while. I'm gonna go in 40 minutes. The Adventure Archive. Are they English? Okay, yeah, they are. It's still in the ad, so I just wanted to double check. But we'll go ahead and raid them real quick. As always, thank you guys so much for your love and support. Let's go ahead and show and share the love and support of this game and this community with the Adventure Archive as well. Send the Bardic Barrage your love. We'll see you guys next week. I love you guys. Bye. Gosh, and also, just be okay during the week. We don't hate everything, okay? There's always hope. Bye, guys.